During this interview, do you recall telling her that on the day that Nut was killed, you initially were at home at Deshaun's house?
Just where I was, but I don't recall what I told her.
And that you got a phone call from Little D.
I don't know.
We've already talked about on the day that Nut passed away. Do you recall us talking about that over the course of the last few days?
I don't know.
Do you remember us talking about Nut's murder yesterday?
What you mean?
Do you remember me questioning you about where you were when Nut passed away yesterday?
You said you asked me that yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I guess.
If you don't remember, that's fine. Do you remember or no?
No, you didn't ask me yesterday.
Okay. Do you remember us talking about it since you've been on the stand?
Talking about what?
The day that Nut passed away.
Yeah, that's what it's about, right?
You're on permission to approach?
As long as you're showing up to the defense counsel, please.
I'm showing you with the market 378 gave you B1. Do you see yourself in that picture? That's you.
I guess.
Does it look like you?
I guess.
Yes or no? Is that you?
If you say it's me, it's me.
I'm asking you, is it you?
Yeah, I guess. Yes, it's me.
And that is like you.
Uh, you're like a man.
Do you recognize that to be certificate?
I can't tell if it's. I can't tell for real.
Was this? Permission to permission to approach.
As long as you show that to the defense counsel.
Yes. I'm showing you a portion of 378 Yankee Delta. Does that look Do you see yourself in this video? Yes or no?
Yeah.
All right. Looking at this group, are you able to tell who that is?
Yeah, this her.
That's her.
Yeah.
The same individual in the picture that I had. Yeah.
It looked like the same picture.
Your Honor, this time state what I just had to say to do 378.
Any objection to states 378 Yankee Delta 1? Hearing none, it's admitted, may be published as you see fit.
Mr. Combs, can you enable share? And if you just bring it down. So, no, ma'am. And you vote. Oops. Mr. Koba, are you able to see the dates and the time of that interview?
Yeah, right there.
What is the date and time of that interview?
February 21,
And what year is that?
2015.
Now, during this interview, do you remember anyone else being in the interview room with you? Do you recall Detective Thorpe was in there with you?
I don't know.
And during that interview, do you recall talking to Detective Gaither again about what happened between you, Deshaun, and your baby?
Um, I don't remember.
And during that interview, did Detective Gaither also ask you who shot at you? Do you remember Detective Gaither asking you about that?
I don't remember.
Do you remember being concerned in that interview about being labeled a snitch as well?
I don't remember.
Do you recall Detective Gaither trying to encourage you to tell them who did it so she can help you so you don't have to be getting shot at in the streets?
But if I already told them Tay did, why would she be asking me that?
Because you recall this being the first interview with Gaither. You had not met Gaither prior to this interview.
I don't remember what me and Tay talked about. About what I said to her.
Do you remember telling her, if I tell you anything, guess what happens? That make it even worse. What makes it worse? Everybody, oh, now I'm a snitch. And remember asking how you would snitch when somebody was trying to kill you and your baby. How was that snitching?
If there was the truth, why would I wait till later or at any point and say anything to the police? It's self-explanatory.
What is self-explanatory?
The whole thing. You seen here tonight what I told to the investigator, and I'm so concerned about being labeled a snitch. So why would I tell them the truth to anything if they trying to say I'm concerned about being labeled a snitch? So if I want to tell them something that label sooner or later gonna get out in the streets, why would I be concerned about being labeled a snitch? It doesn't make sense.
Do you recall being reluctant to tell the detectives who it was?
No, I was trying to buy time to come up with something to tell them so they can get up off me or let me out of jail.
Was you the interview that you had on February 20th? What time was your interview on February 20th, 2015? What time did
This paper.
what time did that say?
Well,
What time was it on here?
1:41
What, AM or PM?
a.m.
And then what time did you meet with Detective Jason?
Then it looked like I got on a right street outfit, so I didn't meet with her. And they say 3:53.
On February 21st?
Yeah,
Is that PM?
p.m.
So did you meet with Detective Gaither the next day after you met with the first investigator?
Yeah, that's what they say.
So if you just wanted to make something up, didn't you have time to make up a new name if it wasn't Tay?
She was dating me. It's harder to convince her. I got to, whatever I tell her, I got to stick with it.
Wouldn't you want to tell Gaither the truth if you were trying to get out of jail? If you're trying to get out of jail, wouldn't you tell her the truth?
But if she asks me about something that I don't know and I'm trying to get out of jail, I gotta act like I know.
Did you ever try just telling the truth to get out of jail?
Probably. I don't know what I don't told her, so I can't remember what I told her, so I don't
How bad did you want to get out of jail?
want to get out of jail.
So wouldn't you want to tell the truth to get out of jail versus lying?
Objection. Oh, objection.
Wouldn't you want to tell the truth to get out of jail?
But if they ask me who shot at me, and I didn't see nobody shoot at me, and they constantly thinking that I seen somebody shoot at me, and I keep telling them I didn't see nobody shoot at me, they don't want to believe me, so what I got to do then? And if I feel like this is the only reason I'm going to jail, I got to stick to what I don't tell her.
So why tell your girlfriend that? When no police are in the room,
I don't know.
why tell your girlfriend that?
I don't know. I don't recall me sitting there just telling her that. I don't even understand how his name even came about from the start. I just know once I heard Tay, that's why I just stuck with Tay. I don't know if I brought it up. Which I doubt I brought it up because I didn't have no reason to bring your name up.
How would the police know who Tay was?
I don't know.
How would the police know Tay was even in your neighborhood at the time?
I don't know.
So why would the police bring up Tay?
Then I said, I don't know.
I sustain the objection.
Do you recall providing Detective Gaither a picture of Tay before ever even getting into the interview room?
No.
Do you recall during the interview when you told her it was Tay, you told her, I gave you a picture of him?
I don't recall.
And do you recall her pulling up the picture and showing you the picture in the interview on her phone?
I recall her showing me a picture of him.
And do you recall not really want to point him out on there?
Because I knew at that point what she was doing. They was forcing me to say it was him who shot me. Because I like I keep telling you now. And to this day, I still feel as in they did that. Like I never seen him shoot at me.